to computer. Okay, fantastic. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all around the world. Good afternoon, that's South Africa. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Actually, evening and afternoon here in the US. So fantastic, guys. I'm excited. I wanted to do a particular training today, but I kind of switched it around because a lot of people sent me messages to wait because they wanted to be on that particular training. I'm going to do a very powerful training today. And if you can get some pen, get some paper, and this is something I talk about, but today I'm going to kind of elaborate on today's training. If you get this training today, I'm promising you, I don't care what kind of business you're doing. It could even be just your family business. If you get this training, it will transform you as a person. It will transform your business. It will transform your relationship in your family. If you can just get it, if you can just take that pen, take that paper, and take notes, and listen with intention. There are two types of listeners, people that just want to listen and figure out what's going on. And the next type of listener listens with intention, have an intention to listen because they're going to use it to transform the current situation, which could be whatever. It could be their business, it could be whatever it is. So I want you to be a listener with intention to use the materials that we give to you guys on this leadership training. Because I'm guaranteeing you, with no doubt, when you use this materials that we give you guys, guess what? It increases your performance. It increases your bank account. But when you listen and you don't use, you're as good as the person that is not on this call today. You're here for a reason. You're here with intention. Okay? Take notes and apply the knowledge that is passed on today. And today I want to talk about creating a winning atmosphere. This is a very vital keynote in our business. You as an entrepreneur, you have to create an environment for your people to win. I repeat. You as an entrepreneur, I'm going to take my time on this training because I want someone to get it. If one person get this today, my job is done. I know what this can do for them. Creating a winning atmosphere is vital to your business. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to expand your reasoning today. You're going to see how you can create an atmosphere that people can come to your business and win. So today we're going to be talking about the law of momentum. I call it the big Mo, the law of momentum. Guys, the law of momentum says momentum is the leader's best friend. I know most of you have heard me say this so many times. I want this to sink to you. If something is your best friend, you take it everywhere you go. It follows you as your friend. Momentum is the leader's best friend. Momentum is the cousin to the law of victory. I'm using the word law. When I say something is a law, it means that it works. What goes up comes down. You throw it up, it comes down. That is a law. The same thing with the law of momentum, the law of victory. The law of momentum is a cousin to the law of victory. It literally work hand in hand. You cannot have victory without the big Mo. When I say the big Mo, I'm talking about momentum. If you have victory in your family, if you have victory in your business, it's because you had momentum. Many times, guys, the difference between winning and failing or winning and losing It's momentum. In business, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. The difference between you winning, becoming that six-figure earner, the difference between you becoming that $1 million earner and you becoming the $1 earner with a 0 point is momentum. It's not your talent, it's not your ability, it's not the skills. The big, huge difference is momentum. It's a big gap between you earning $1 million and you earning $10. Momentum is called the great magnifier. As you guys can see in the picture, there's a reason why I have this picture here. When you hold a magnifying glass, what it does is it expands what you see. This is exactly what momentum does to your business. When you hold that magnifier, that book you're looking at, which is like 2 inches, becomes 200 inches. This is what momentum does to you. It's a magnifier. In other words, it exaggerates more than what it looks like. Momentum is the leader's best friend. Momentum makes the leader look better than they are. You're not that good. When you have momentum, it explodes you. It makes you look better than you really look. Now, I'll give you guys an example. I believe everybody knows Michael Jackson. I bet you Michael Jackson comes to a stadium and all he says is, oh, everybody goes crazy. Ho doesn't even have meaning, because if Maxwell comes and does the same ho, he'll be booed out of the stage. Because he has gained that momentum, his voice alone creates earthquake. You see people fainting. What are they fainting for? When Michael Jackson comes to the stage, people are passing out, they're pouring water, they're throwing water around to wake people up. What has it done? He has created momentum. And when you take the same momentum, you put it in your business, it transforms your business. Momentum makes a follower perform better than they are. If you have followers in your team, if you want them to perform, put in the momentum. I'll show you how to create momentum today. It makes the leader look greater. It's a magnifier. It makes you perform on a higher scale. With momentum, an average person can become a superior person. Consider one, become a person that is a 10. The magnifier does to you. What is the magnifier? Nothing more, nothing less. In America, we have a term. We say they are playing above their head. If you guys can hear me, someone just say you can hear me. I'm getting a sign from my computer that can't hear me. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Maxwell.
Yeah. Okay, awesome, awesome. My internet is telling me it's too low. Awesome. So in America, we say they are playing above their head because we know they are not that good, but what is carrying them is the momentum. What is pushing them is this momentum. Guys, I tell you, we have to get momentum in our business. If you want to stay ahead of game, if you want to stay ahead of the game, you got to have momentum in your business. Nothing more, nothing less. Because it makes you go from average to superior. I want to say momentum starts with you as a business owner. As business owners, momentum starts with you. Leadership starts with you. And the opposite of momentum, the opposite is so true. When you lack momentum, it makes you look worse. Imagine the magnifying glass. If it lacks the magnifying ability, it makes it look less. When you have momentum, the great magnifier is positive. It expands you. It expands your business. It makes you perform better than you are. And people are wondering, how did you do it? You don't even know yourself. It was the momentum. Lack of momentum leads to the negative magnifier. I'll give you an example. Momentum in action. I want you to picture a train. A train 50 miles per hour with speed and smash through a wall. And the people in that train, they didn't even feel it. Engineers have even wondered what happened. Did something happen? We hit something? They don't even feel it. That same train, a 1-inch block, will stop that train when it's not in motion. Because why? The train doesn't have momentum. If you get that today, relate that to your business, you understand what I'm saying? That train can be held by a 1-inch block, not in motion. That same train, when it has the momentum, smash through a wall and it doesn't even feel it. Why? Because of the momentum. A 1-inch problem in your business can stop progress without momentum. When you find people crying and complaining and whining and growing, it's because there's no momentum. They have lost the momentum. They have lost the law of momentum, the spirit of momentum. A 1-inch problem can stop your business from moving. Your problem isn't the problem. The problem is the fact that you lack momentum in your business. So much crying and whining because there's no momentum. Momentum is the great exaggerator, the great magnifier that magnifies you, expands you, explodes your business. When you don't have that, 1-inch problem kills your business. When you have that momentum going, I don't care how big that problem is in your business, it's gonna smash its way through because the momentum is the leader's best friend. When you have momentum, people cheer you up. When you don't have momentum, they talk about you. What happened to him? He was excellent. He was good. The Bulls play so great. And I guarantee you the day they play so bad, what are people going to say? What happened to them? They lost the momentum. Sometimes the problem isn't the problem. We keep thinking it's the problem, then it becomes a problem because we created a problem. Now we have a big problem. If you're taking notes, lock with what I just said. Our problem sometimes isn't the problem. Our problem is that we lack momentum. Write that word down, momentum. Leaders are not problem solvers. Research has shown a long time ago, it used to be all about management. That's old school, guys. And things have changed. Leaders are not problem solvers. That's what managers do. Managers solve problems. Leaders are momentum makers. Leaders build morale. They create the momentum. You as a leader, listen to my voice. Your job is to create momentum. Leaders are like thermostats. They have the power to control the temperature. Thermostat, for example, those of you that have heat or AC in your house, you have the power to make it hotter. You have the power to make it colder. This is your job as a leader for thermostats. Leaders are not, they don't take temperature, right? They control the temperature. Followers are like thermometers. What does the thermometer do? It records the temperature. It never controls it. If you're a follower today, listen to my voice. It's time to step it up and be in control of your business. Be in control of your life. Control the thermostat of your life. Control the thermostat of your business. Stop being a thermometer. All you do is take records of good things going on. You say that's good. Yes, that's good. When are you going to move from that's good to I am good? I am great. I'm going to kill this business. I'm going to be the next diamond. I'm going to be the next president millionaire. Move from being a thermometer to a thermostat. A thermostat controls the play the game. How do we get momentum going? That should be the question now. How do we move the ball? This is key, everyone. This is key. You have to know how to get momentum going in your team. You have to know how to get momentum going in your business. It doesn't care what kind of business you have. This works everywhere. Momentum is a leader's best friend. How do you get this momentum going? This is key, guys. One, if you're taking notes, you need to understand the value of momentum. If you have it, it's going to knock out problems for you. If you don't, a 1-inch problem is going to slow your business down. Understand the value of momentum. It is vital. It is critical. You know what momentum can do to you when it exaggerates and what momentum can do when it's not exaggerated. Every basketball coach knows this. One coach wants to stop the game. The other coach wants to keep the game going. Why? Because he understands the value, the principle of momentum. He calls halftime. When the coach calls halftime, he doesn't call halftime to sing Kumbaya or to have fellowship with the players. He knows I need to slow down the momentum from these other folks and rearrange my game plan. Because he knows if he doesn't call that timeout, they are going to use the momentum and win the game. Same momentum is in your business. Hear this. Momentum is your best friend in business. That's why the coach calls a timeout, not to sing Kumbaya, not to fellowship with them. He knows that at the critical stage, he values momentum. Understanding momentum is key to creating momentum. Next pointer, figure out motivating factors in your team. You all have a team of people. If you don't have a team, guess what? You are your team. It starts with you. If you say, I don't have a team, I haven't signed up anyone yet. You need to sign up yourself first. And you can sign people up. Figure out the motivating factor in your team. You don't have the team. Figure out what motivates you. When you figure out the motivating factor in your team, you need to push that button hard. When you figure out what motivates people in your team, you need to, if you have fire, you need to get gasoline and put on that fire. Blow it up. I'm telling you, there's the key to momentum. Understand the value. Understand what motivates your people. How can you know? Ask 3 questions. If I ask everyone 3 questions here, I can tell you, I will know what motivates you before the end of this training. 3 simple questions. 1, what makes you cry? Simple question has huge meaning to it. 2, what do you sing about? And literally what I'm saying makes you happy. What gets you excited? What makes you sad? What makes you cry? 3, what do you dream about? If you tell me the 3 answers to this question, I can tell you, gang, I know exactly what pushes you. I know exactly what motivates you. I know how to push your button to the maximum level. Know what motivates your team. The significance. Know it. Find out. Ask questions. Leaders ask great questions. What motivates your team? Find out. And blow it up. Put some gasoline on it. Push the button to motivate your people. Know your momentum button. If you know this button called momentum, nothing will stop you from growing. Understand what motivates them, because what motivates the people create the momentum in your people. Next pointer. This is great. This might hurt somebody, but I'm telling you, this is the solution to your problem. Remove the demotivating factor and people in your life. Remove them. I know you've been friends for 20 years. Where has your friendship taken you to? If that friendship is demotivating you, I'm telling you, remove it. Remove the demotivating factor in your organization. Cut them out. Remove them. Anything that is not lifting you up, it's not keeping you in the same place, guess what? It's taking you down. Life doesn't sustain. Listen to this. Listen to this, gang. Life doesn't sustain. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. The company you're keeping today is either taking you up or taking you down. There's no middle class in the game of life. How many of you know people that find every problem in every solution? They have the ability to kill a dream, a good idea in 60 seconds. They just kill it. This is their spiritual giftness. They're so good at doing stuff like that. You tell them I have an idea, they kill it in 10 seconds. It's gone. These are the demotivating factors in your team, in your life, in your family. It's time to cut them loose. I'm not saying you should fight with them. Cut them loose. They are taking you down. Show me your 5 friends and I'll tell you your bank account. I'll tell you how much exactly you have in your bank account. Look at the 5 best people you hang around with. Look at your bank account. Look at your bank account. It's about the same. Next, when you get that momentum going, keep the momentum going. It's hard to get the momentum started when it stops. When you get it, protect that momentum with all your heart. Protect it. When you get it, don't let the wind die down. You got in the momentum going your team. You got it. The momentum going your team. The team is excited. You folks are coming in. People don't do what you say, they do what they see. When they see the momentum going, they just follow and do the same thing. Visual is power. Next, celebrate your success. When you have team members in your team who are performing with momentum, you need to celebrate them. Blast it on Facebook, blast it on everywhere, on social media. Congratulations. Want to congratulate happiness. See, just signed up 5 people. What are you doing? You're magnifying the great momentum. Recognizing other people who are moving the balls. That's a star performer. These people are helping you bring victory to Nigeria. These people are helping you bring victory to South Africa. Honor them. Celebrate them. Take them out. Take them to Mr. Beats. Celebrate their performance. Be so busy recognizing people, you don't need it for yourself. This is power. if your ass is not on fire now, something is wrong with you. You're so busy recognizing people, you don't need it for yourself. You don't need it. Celebrate people. Your leader. Next point, if you want to create momentum, practice character leadership. This, I love this so much, guys. I hope someone doesn't miss this point. I'm going to explain it. Some kind of fire is going to drop in you if you understand how powerful this is. I repeat, practice character leadership. What does character leadership means? I am going to do good if I feel right or not. This is power, guys. I'm going to feel good whether I feel right or not. Now, there are two differences between whiners and winners. Whiners wait till they feel good before they do anything. Winners don't wait to feel good before they get the job done. This is why whiners never do anything. They never get the job done. Do what is right, then feel good. This is the winner's mindset. Don't wait to feel good, then do it. Do it anyways. It's not what happens to you or to me, it is what is in me that counts. Repeat, and this goes back to practicing character leadership. It's not what happens to you, it's what happens in you. That's what really counts. Don't let your learning just lead you to knowledge, let your learning lead you to action. This is huge. So some of you are taking notes here today. Some of you are listening to my voice. I've heard it so many times. Some people are saying, that's a great, great way to kill your business. I've heard it so many times. You got to be fresh with knowledge. You got to be fresh with applying knowledge you receive. Next thing I want to talk about, team. We need to start meetings in our homes. We need to start meetings in hotels. I came all the way down to get the momentum going. How many people have done meetings since I left? You're killing the momentum. We set the ball rolling. We set the momentum going. The key to success in network marketing, it's not just online meetings, it's you meeting with your team in person, you inviting people to those meetings and doing presentations. Folks, when you have momentum, it's easy to lead. You already have that momentum going now. How many people on this call have done meetings? You say, well, I don't have the money to pay for a hotel. What's wrong with your house? What's wrong with the coffee shop? I'm urging every single person listen to the sound of my voice. These are principles you can't neglect if you want to be successful in this business. It deserves consistency. It deserves your consistency. If it's you and your husband at home, have it. Nobody shows up, have it until people show up. You need to show up for yourself before people show up. I remember when I got into this industry, I thought it was so easy. I had an event, had posters, invited the whole world. Guess what? It was me and my wife in that particular meeting. But did I stop? No. It deserves consistency, team. While I'm wrapping up, this is the last page. I want you to seriously ask yourself these questions. Going back to the big mode, the big momentum. What are the motivating factors in your organization? Do you know it? What are the motivating factors in your organization? Do you know this? If you don't, you got work to do, team. What are the demotivating factors? What are the things that are pushing you down? Human, your mindset. You need to know. You need to know what's pushing you down. You can't go up if you don't know what demotivates you. Next questions. I hope someone's taking note. What are you doing to increase the motivating factor in your team? You don't have a team, guess what? You are your team. What are you doing to motivate yourself to build that $100,000 team? It's not what you're seeing that matters. It's what you do, the willingness to do. Next question. What are you doing to remove the demotivating factors? Think about it. So many things are holding you down now. You're holding on to it. Team, it's time to let go of things that are not making you move forward. This is 2018. This is your time for growth. This is your time to take your business to the next level. This is the time to take that lovely family you want to the next level. It takes you understanding this 4 question. What is holding you down? What is going to take you up? Just a recap, we already talked about what you need to do to motivate a team, motivate yourself. I'm going to put the slides, the group, so that everyone can have it. You need to understand this principle. This is a law. It's a law. This is the 10 Commandments. Those of you who are Christians, it is a law. And when you say something is a law, when you apply it, it works. Period. I'm urging each and every one of you starts by doing this. The home is gold. Listen to successful people in this industry. Some of them started from their restroom, talking to themselves. Went to the living room, inviting people to talk about opportunity. Next person invites another person. Now they got 20 people in their home. Start doing something. Start moving. Don't end 2018 the way you ended 2017. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a miracle. There's no miracle. There's no microwave to success. It takes you taking that huge step. And guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm going to open up to questions and comment. You guys have been an awesome audience here today. Let's open this up, and we're going to give everyone an opportunity to say something. Ed Mercer, if you're there, take it away.
Hey, Maxwell. Amazing. It's obvious that your weekend with John Maxwell even got you more excited than you already are. I find that a little impossible to believe, but you seem to be even more excited than you normally are, right? Yeah, John Maxwell is something that someone that I've met many times, and he is so inspirational. And I'm glad that you shared the message that you learned while you were away. And momentum, like you say, momentum is something that we all have. But sometimes what's easy to do is easy not to do. Sometimes we get going, and sometimes we have a roadblock, or we have a detour, or we have a pothole, or we have a distraction. And the one thing I always tell everybody, all distractions are equal. And the one thing that you put out there is that you are a product of your environment. And I don't want to go into my personal life, but I left a marriage because of that. Because the person that wanted me to retire didn't want me to work anymore. didn't want me to go to meetings, didn't want me to, just wanted to retire and do nothing. And that is not my makeup. That's not who I am. I want to be out there and make differences and change lives. And God bless her. She's happy with where she is, and I'm happy with where I am. But everything is about momentum. And what you don't use, you lose. If you actually tie your arm to your body and leave it there for 6 weeks, even if you took the ropes off, the bottom line is you couldn't use your arm. And so what you don't use, you lose. In order to be a leader, you must be a reader. In order to have more, you must become more. And like I said, what you don't use, you lose. If you don't use your mind, if you don't use all the gifts that God give you, pretty soon they'll disappear. So momentum is very important. But momentum is not just momentum. It's the momentum that you have in your friendship. It's the momentum you have in your relationship with your spouse, relationship you have with your children. And the momentum needs to grow. And that's what momentum is. Momentum is like taking a snowball in Canada and putting it at the top of the mountain, rolling it down. Is really small when you're at the top of the mountain, but by the time it reaches the bottom, it's like an avalanche. And that's what momentum is all about. Momentum is an avalanche. And the bigger the momentum, the bigger the prize at the end. So again, today, thank you so much. It was loud and clear what we need to do. And hopefully people took some notes today, because the short pencil is always better than the long memory. And so, again, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mercer. Next, let's go to South Africa before we come back to Nigeria. Seema, if you're there, take it away.
Hi, Maxwell. Hi, everyone. Maxwell, just want to say awesome call tonight and training. And thank you, Ed, for those very inspiring words as well. And it's so true what you say, that motivation is just not only about business. Momentum is part of our everyday life, because if we lose momentum in everything that we do, we are failing ourselves. So thank you so much, Maxwell. It was an awesome training. I really would love to hear the recording all over again to get me pumped up. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Seema, let's go all the way down to Nigeria. Mobology, take this away.
What can I say? This is yet another amazing training, and one thing that actually caught my attention regarding momentum is you have to lead yourself into action. It boils down into what is coming up next. Okay, and the next one that I love so much is you need to sign yourself up before you can sign others. And my own translation of that is to be is up to me. Okay, self-development is it's so key, because right now while I was listening to you, I had another friend chatting with me saying, how do you get all the time? I have to tell him that it's all about self-development. I didn't believe I have this huge time without self-development. So the same thing can apply to you, because he feels that he doesn't have the time. So it is so important, because by the time you develop yourself, by the time you move to the next level, you're going to gain momentum. And by the time you gain momentum, it creates a sort of energy that is going to attract the right set of energy. And what do you think will happen next? Boom. So thank you so much, Maxwell. We appreciate you.
Awesome. Let's go to next. Happiness. You're on the call. Take it away.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Maxwell, thank you so much. It's been an awesome training, and in fact, it's an eye-opener. Motivation to your team. These are the things I've learned tonight. How to motivate your team. To know what motivates them is key to our business. And kicking out toxic people in our lives. People that are not adding value to our lives, we need to kick them out of our lives and be focused in whatever we are doing. It's been awesome, value added. Thank you for this awesome training, and thank you everyone for joining.
Awesome. Thank you, Happiness. Such powerful words. Let's go to the next from Nigeria. Let me see who's next on my screen. Mercy. I see Mercy on the screen. You there? Take it away. Mercy Tapu.
Yes, the training tonight is very an eye-opening, the momentum that we need for the business. You know, when you know what you're actually going into, you gather some momentum in order to do it. Like the first time I heard about World Global Network, the product was my own point of momentum where I was really out for it, and it still is up to today. So I'm really with this training tonight. I'm really fired up to do more and then to get results. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome, awesome. When you start moving towards your dreams and goals, start moving towards you. Next, who is on my screen? Let's take, okay, I see our mommy in the house. Let's unmute her all the way from Lagos. Let me see if she's there, Galaxy X6. Okay, I'll go to I think she's trying to unmute herself. I see a Samsung SM910V. You in the house, take it away. Okay, that person is not present. Oh, I see Sylvester. Sylvester, are you there? Take it away, Sylvester, before we end the call.
Yeah, it's an awesome call today. Thank you very much, Maxwell.
Okay, I think he's breaking up, but he's trying to say it was an awesome call. So because we're way past our
elaborate discussion on, I think before the meeting, I was talking issue immediately.
I should talk to him.
Okay, it's kind of breaking out. Is there anyone that wants to add to today's meeting before we end the call today?
I think my network.
See Madam Oluyemisi on the call. Madam Oluyemisi. I think she's busy. Okay, that being said, we're going to post the recording in the group, guys. It will be there for you to listen to it again. Once again, thank you guys for hopping on the call today, and you guys have a great, blessed night.
Yeah, thank you so much, Maxwell.
Hello.
Bye, everyone. Okay,
hello?
I think Madam Williamson.
Hello.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Good evening. I've been having problem with my network. My take home today. My take home today is that we've moved away from management tactics. We are no longer problem solvers. We are to jumpstart the business. No longer thermometer, but thermostat. I get that one, and I'm going to start with it. Thank you, Max. It's very impactful. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Powerful addition here today. I want to congratulate everyone. Thank you for being on the call and adding value to everyone on this call. And you guys have a best night. I'm going to post the recording in the group.